Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kristen, and today I'm doing 5 dollar store DIYs.
Let's go outside. The snow is falling down and every child is having...
First DIY is going to be a cute Christmas tree red truck sign. And I just picked up this little sign with a stand from a garage sale. It was 50 cents, and then the little wall stickers are from Dollar General. And the first thing I did was sand it down, and I did sand this down pretty close to all the way because I did not want the pink to show through. And I was using the Kills chalk paint in white and painting the entire thing. And then if you guys do not have a sign like this, you could probably make something very similar with Dollar Tree items. You could pick up a sign and then like some wooden dowels and then a little sign or a wood piece and then glue them all together to make something very, very similar. Alright, and once my 100 coats of white chalk paint were done, and I say that because the Kills chalk paint is just very terrible, but I just want to use it up, so it does just take a lot of coats. So I did 3 coats of this white, and now I'm going in with the black ink and a Waverly chalk paint, and then just painting the bottom of this. And then once that is done, I am just putting this decal on. I did not put the entire thing on because obviously it was not going to fit, but I love the way this turned out, and this only took a couple hours. You have a hair dryer, you could definitely make your paint dry faster. I just kind of walk away from it, but I think this turned out so cute.
So much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you.
Before I get started with the next DIY, I just want to let you guys know I'm participating in Heidi Sambel's Friend Friday Hop. I will have her link in the description box below, and for the next person joining this Friend Friday Hop, their link will be in my description box as well, so make sure to check out their video. If you don't know whose video is linked in my description box, it is a surprise, and that's what makes Friend Friday Hop so fun. Next item is a Tinsel snowman from the Dollar Tree, and the first thing I'm going to do is tear all the tinsel out, and all you have to do is kind of cut the back side of it, and then the tinsel comes off pretty easy. I did end up keeping these little buttons. I don't think they're buttons, but the little decor pieces that were on the snowman that made the face and the buttons, because I did want to end up reusing those. This is kind of like a little refresh slash makeover because I did keep this the exact same way, but I'm going to be using these mop heads, so I will show it in a different clip. But I've been using these mop heads a lot. They're $1 from the Dollar Tree, and they do, when you tear them apart, they do come in really tiny pieces. But I think for $1, it's super worth it because if you pick up 1 to 2 of them, it can make like 5 to 6 crafts just depending on what you're making. But I am just taking the mop and then I'm just wrapping it around the snowman head, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the body. This took probably about 2 hours, I will not lie. It just takes, it's time consuming, but I love the way that this turns out, so I definitely think it's worth it. And then once I get towards the end, I just kind of wrap it around in a circle, and then I did end up having to use a little piece, but like I said, it doesn't really matter because you're going to be using a bunch of these little pieces to wrap around. Yeah, so if you have a movie you're watching on Netflix, I would definitely sit in front of the TV or your phone or your tablet and watch a movie. I was actually watching Ozark as I was filming and wrapping this little mop head around this snowman. So let me know what you guys are watching on Netflix right now, or something that I need to be watching on Netflix. I need a new series. For the hat portion of it, I did have this black rope. This is from Burlap Fabric, and I've actually never used this rope before. Maybe I have. I want to say no, I never have, so don't quote me if you guys have seen me craft with this before, but I'm pretty sure I never have. And then I'm just taking strands of this rope. I have made some ornaments with the mop heads, and I kind of laid the pieces like this and then cut and then kept going, and then once this is all done, I do end up taking my rotary blade to cut the backs off or cut the ends off. It's just a lot easier, but I do want to tell you guys that the Jot scissors work amazing. They are so sharp. You're going to see here I use tin snips. I like using tin snips. I think they just work for everything. So if you need help with like cutting rope or flowers, it definitely works super nice. But like I said, If you guys need some nice brand new scissors, I would check out the Jot ones from the Dollar Tree.
If you were Christmas, a moment will fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe's baby with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day.
And then this rotary blade is from Arteza. I cannot find it anywhere, and it seems to be sold out. So I will link a rotary blade in the description box. They're only about $14 to $15. I think it's pretty inexpensive, and like I said, I've been using these a lot for crafts. It just makes my life really, really easy.
With you.
Now I am just taking some hot glue and gluing his face back together. I didn't change anything up here. I liked the way he looked. I thought he was really cute. I'm just not a big Tinsel fan. So like I said, I wanted to do this cute little mop, and I think this little mop snowman is adorable.
Beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe's baby with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want.
Also me adding this gingham ribbon. This is also from the Dollar Tree, and I just wanted to put it across the hat because it just looked a little bit plain, and I guess the whole reason why I wanted to do a little makeover on him was to make him over and make him look a little bit cuter and to fit into my decor. So I thought this was perfect. And then I also have some little greenery pieces I did decide to add to the hat as well.
Is to spend this day with you. Let me give.
When I was cutting him apart, I accidentally cut his little hanger off, so I decided to make my own with the ribbon.
If you were Christmas, a moment will fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe's baby with you.
So this is what he looks like when it is all done. I think maybe a little red flower would look super cute on the hat as well, but I just want to leave him as is. I just love the way he looks. I think it's like so fluffy, and he looks like a little snowman, and he is super, super soft. There was one other thing I thought that I was missing was like a scarf. So I did have this men's scarf from the Dollar Tree, and I thought that I would cut a piece and add it to the snowman. So let me know if you guys like the snowman with the scarf or without.
I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe's baby with you. Ooh.
And for this Friend Friday, we are doing a $250 giveaway, and it is with this Cricut Joy. You get the bag, the vinyl pack, mats, a toolkit. I think this is so fun. So you guys, if you want to enter the giveaway, make sure you comment on everybody's videos that is in this Friend Friday hop. DIY, I'll be using a sign I picked up at a garage sale and the Merry sign from the Dollar Tree. So I just pulled this E right off, and I'm actually going to be saving that for a different DIY. Hopefully after Christmas I come up with some cute farmhouse decor, and I'm just going to be using the Kills chalk paint to paint over this. I was thinking about doing the frame a different color, but I actually had a different idea in mind once I started painting. So this took about 3 to 4 coats to cover what I could cover. If you don't have a sign like this, you can pick up any sort of sign from the Dollar Tree. I just thought this one I already had on hand and was super cheap from a garage sale. Some scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, 4 for $1, in this Merry sign. So I did flip the scrapbook paper over, and I also flipped the Merry sign over, and I'm just going to be tracing the scrapbook paper so I can cut this out because I want the M, the E, and the R, and the other R in this scrapbook paper. So I'm going to end up gluing the scrapbook paper on the sign. I hope all of that made sense. Using the Waverly chalk paint and ink, and I'm going to be painting the Merry sign. So I painted the entire thing. You don't necessarily have to, but I didn't know if the scrapbook paper would cover as much as I wanted or if I messed up cutting. So I just kind of went with my gut and just painted every single spot of this black.
Ooh. And in a while.
And now Presley, my 4-year-old, is helping me, and we are just putting glue on the Merry part, or the MERR part, so we can put the scrapbook paper right over the top. And I do have to say that everything I have glued with a glue stick has stayed and stayed well. So I'm just adding one of these little balls to make a little Rudolph nose. This is just something off a floral piece that I got from the Dollar Tree. It just kind of fell off on my floor, and I'm like, I'm going to save that because, well, I'm glad I saved it. And then now I'm just going to be gluing the Merry sign right onto the white sign that I painted. So this glue looks weird because I was using fabric glue and there was still some in my hot glue gun, so I was trying to use it up here.
We're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire, 'cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
And now I'm just going to be using this gingham ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be hot gluing it to each side of the sign.
Moment will fill with love and joy. Loving so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
And for the top of the sign, I just wanted to add some greenery, and then I also had some bows from Dollar General, so I thought I would just add those to the top.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh.
DIY is the absolute easiest, and I'm sure you've seen it many times, but I'm just using 2 placemats from Dollar General, and I'm going to be gluing them together to make a pillow. And I'm also using this fabric glue from Surebonder, and it is absolutely amazing. And I have to tell you that I showed my grandma this pillow, and she thought I actually sewed this together. That is how good it looked. I didn't have to turn the pillow inside out. Like, this fabric glue is thebomb.com, and I don't know who says that anymore, but like, it seriously was like everything, because I've tried to make pillows before like this and they did not turn out. And this is just absolutely incredible. Like, I cannot be overly excited about the way this turned out. And then I just had some stuffing from an old pillow, and then I'm just stuffing it inside before I glue the 4th side together. That's it for this DIY, but I really wanted to share this fabric glue with you because it is absolutely amazing. I will also link it in the description box if you guys want to check it out. You totally can, not sponsored, but it's just awesome.
Chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace.
So here's the famous mop heads I always use, and I'm also going to be using this tin. So I did paint this tin white, and just to cover up the blue just a little bit. That was totally optional. You didn't have to. I really probably just wasted my time doing it. It was kind of unnecessary. But all I'm going to be doing is taking my hot glue and taking these strips from the mop head and gluing them all around the tin. Also, I decided to glue the mop around the top of the tin as well. And you don't have to do this. You don't really even need the top, but I kind of just wanted it. It did not go back together because I put the strings or the mop all around each edge, so it did not go back together, but I still thought it turned out super cute because you can kind of lay the lid on the side. And I'm using these little black pom-poms because I'm going to be making like a little handle for the top, and this is so cute because you're really not going to be like lifting it. It's just 100% decor. This Let It Snow ornament is from Dollar General, and I thought this would look cute if I just glued it right to the center of the little tin. So I thought, you know, decor needs to come in threes, so why not add a couple more vases? And like I said, these are so time consuming, but they are so worth it. And if you don't glue anything holiday related onto these, you could use them all year round and just put different flowers in them or different pieces next to them. I think these just turned out really, really pretty, and this is what the vase turned out. And I thought that this would look really cute with just some florals from the Dollar Tree right inside of that. So with this vase, I just wanted to use some of this nautical rope. This is like the newer nautical rope. It's not as thick. It's almost a little bit thinner, and it doesn't fall apart as easily. I'm not sure. It just seems a little bit different, but I really like this. And I just used one package of this and wrapped it around the bottom. And then all the way up to the top after that, I just added more of the mop head. And then this is what this one looks like when it is all done. And I kind of wish I would have used the black rope that I used for the snowman, but I totally forgot all about it. But like I said, this one is super cute. And then I just added some jute twine and some ornaments. These ornaments were from Dollar General. The jute twine, the jute rope was from, I think it's twine, was from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just adding some little jingle bells to this. And I just had like an extra little like snowflake piece. It was from like a 6-pack of snowflakes from the Dollar Tree. I used the rest in other DIY videos, but I thought this turned out super cute. And like I said, if you don't want to use this for Christmas, you could definitely just take off the jingle bells and the snowflake and just have this piece all year round. And this is what the three of them look like when they are together, and I think these are so stinking cute. You guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this Friend Friday hop. Make sure you check the link in my description box for the next video so you guys can check out who that is and what they made in their video. Thank you, Heidi, so much for having me in this Friend Friday. And if you guys are new to my channel, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!